Hey guys, and welcome back to Fast Saddle Customs. In today's video, I'm doing some cutting, I'm doing some welding, standing around, talking about new stuff, and there's even a mouse. But first off, let's pick up where we left off in the first video and talk about the rear loop of the frame and why I hate it and how I'm gonna fix it. So, this is what I don't like about the rear loop. And you can probably see what I mean. These angles are just way too sharp. My pipe bender isn't narrow enough for me to get a more narrow loop to actually fit the rear frame. So I've bent a new one, and what I'm gonna do, instead of cutting here, I'm gonna cut out a section in the middle and just get it a little narrow into the center. And here's the new one, and as you can see, it's way off when it comes to how wide it is. So I'm just gonna cut this off, do that instead, and see if that's any better. And if you're impatient, then here's the finished result. And there you have it. Much smoother line, both sides. I actually had to do more of a three-piece than just get it narrow. So I got one of these on each side and then just a broader piece in the middle. You can see the welds where I've cut and welded back in there. I actually took a piece of the old loop for the centerpiece to get like this smoother line here, and I'm way happier with that. It's kind of weird with the camera angle here. It kind of looks a little bit rough, and it is, but I'm gonna fix all this with like sandpaper, and I'm gonna weld some more. I'm gonna grind some more, so you're not gonna notice it's a three-piece. And don't worry about the rest of the welds either. I'm gonna TIG weld the whole frame, so it's gonna be nice and smooth, all of it. I'm also pretty happy with the angle of the loop. If you take a look on the side, from the side here, it lines up good with the rest of the frame like the last one did. And yeah, I'm just way happier with that. So I think this one's a keeper. And here's the picture from before I cut the rear loop off, and here's after. And considering using only eye measurements, I think I did all right. Now, of course, it wasn't that easy. The whole process took about 1 hour, and I cut it down to about 2 minutes. So kick back, grab some popcorn maybe, and just enjoy the ride. So in my first video, I was talking about the side covers. And originally, there's a big plastic side cover that covers up the space here where the battery box and the air box and some of the electronics goes. It's made out of plastic, and I actually have the original here. And as you can see, it's very big. It's made out of plastic, and it covers up a lot of the frame, and it makes the bike really wide as well. So it's not going to work for me because I'm going to go with a bare metal frame theme. I want to show off like the welds and everything when it's done. I know they don't look too good right now, but they are going to look good. And I also don't like working with plastic. So we're gonna throw that one away. And I've actually bought an early 70s Honda CB450 side cover from eBay. As you can see, that fits like right into that space there. And I'm gonna put the battery behind this and some of the electronics as well. Usually I put the battery underneath the swing arm, but with these side covers, I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna weld in these holes as well, and I'm gonna cut to a frame here when I've put it on, so you can see a little better what I mean. So that's what I'm talking about. It looks way better, and I think it's gonna look really cool with a bare metal frame when I'm done with that. So I've also have an idea what I'm gonna do paint wise, and I think I'm gonna go with the bare metal. I'm gonna weld up these holes, and I'm gonna make some new holes, like ventilation holes. And I think I have to incorporate this somewhere. I think these old 504 badges are really cool. I have to use them. So I think maybe I'm gonna do like a pinstripe, like green, white, metallic color there, the same as the tank, and put that on there, make new holes for that. What do you think? I think it's gonna look awesome. Also the exhaust is gonna go like right underneath and maybe like end somewhere here. So, oh, there's a mouse. Anyway, moving on. So that's what I'm gonna do, I think. What do you think? Let me know. Now I know I said in the first video that I was gonna cover the prepping of the tank and the side cover for paint. But I think this video would just be too long, and it would take me another week to cut that video. So I think this is gonna be it for today. And in the next video, I'm gonna strip down the tank for paint and see what's underneath there. And I'm gonna sandblast the tank and the side covers, use some sandpaper, weld in some holes, make some new holes. And I'm also probably gonna make a decision on the paint and if I'm gonna use the badges or the stickers on the tank and just go through that. It's gonna be a cool process, so if you want to see that, then please come back. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, then press the subscribe button if you want to. It doesn't cost a thing, it helps me a lot, and maybe even a like if you like the video and want to see more of them. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.